Hey everyone, welcome to this cheap coloring supplies haul. I thought it would be nice to show some budget-friendly materials that I bought recently. There are three different kind of materials, and I'll start with the smallest package, and that's this one. These are 8 acrylic paint markers bought in a discount shop called Action. I've talked about that shop quite a few times already, and I've read or heard somewhere that they are comparable to Posca pens. I haven't tried these out yet, but I saw a review from a French or a French-speaking girl. I forgot her channel name, but she looked quite enthusiastic about them. So there were €4 for 8 markers, so I couldn't pass these up. So I will be trying them in the future, and I'm glad that I have them at home already when my other podcasts are gone or dried out. The second thing I bought in the same shop was this Pearlescent Watercolor Set. It has 21 different colors, and the pens are quite thin layered, not that many paint in, I think, but I've used it quite a few times already on some pages and still no bottom visible, so very impressed by the amount of paint that is in the tin and of the quality of the paints, because I've paid them €1.49, so that's comparable to $1.50, £1.50, around that amount. So, and 21 colors for that price, it's unbelievable. This was a tip from a subscriber, Fami's Passion, I think her channel is called. So she told me to take a look at these ones because they were on sale, or they not on sale. How can I explain it correctly? Action has some products that they sell always, and they have seasonal ones, I will call them. So I think this one is a seasonal. Perhaps it will be taken in with the standard paint stuff that they are selling, like brushes and acrylic paints. They have them always the whole year through. Maybe they will be deciding to add these as well. It will be great. And if not, then I'm very happy that Fami gave me that tip, and she bought 4 sets. I bought myself 3 because for that price, how can you go wrong? And I've swatched them out, and I have my daylight lamp on, and that's not the best light for showing the pearlescent shine, but it is already a bit visible, and I have grabbed my old cell phone to add some extra light. See, in the bottom pink is shimmering, the yellow. So for that amount of money, you really get some nice effects. I'm still in love with Paul Rubens glitter watercolor paints, but for the time being I will be doing some painting with these, I think. So, whoops, and there was my tripod trying to fall down. So definitely a good buy if you're living in the Netherlands, Belgium, France and Germany. I believe Germany also has Actions, and you can grab these. This is the effect that you are getting. with them. So definitely worth a try. Very happy with those. And then, excuse me, before I got in my very happy mail from Melody, I had ordered myself some budget pencils in China through AliExpress. I saw a few reviews on the Guanghui pencils, and I have those, but in rectangular form, and it was 120 set, I believe. And I'm happy with them, but sometimes I prefer grabbing to a round barrel of pencil instead of an rectangular. Yeah, whatever, another form. So when I saw the selling price of the 160 set on AliExpress, I couldn't resist, and even though I was getting the same pencils than I had in my 120 set already, I thought, oh well, you can never have too many pencils and shades of green, brown, blue. And so I ordered them. Yesterday I picked them up at my post office, and look at the name of these pencils. Broodvuner or Broodvuner, I don't know. They are just the same. They come in a handy bag. And I must say, they came from China all the way down here to Belgium, and no pencil was broken. None. I was, wow. I was very impressed. So this is the first layer or tray, and as you can see, they are a bit of a copycat of the Prismacolor pencils, and normally you have the name of Guanghui here, but mine are Broodvuner. I will start calling them Broodvuner. So very comparable to Prismacolor pencils. They weigh less, and for me it was a good thing that they were called otherwise than the Guanghui that I already had, because now I had a feeling that I did buy another set, a new set with new colors to discover, and so no exact copy of the ones that I had before. It's just something in my head, but that was, yeah, I had a feeling that I bought another brand of pencils. This is the second tray, and although it's quite thin, they stay in quite well. But I've ordered a pencil case already, together with the order of these pencils, but from another seller. This is the third layer. The fourth one. And the fifth one. So, and with these pencils, you get a few metallic ones. And I must say, they have impressed me. I was planning to grab the Guanghuis and color the Broodvuners next to them, but the numbers aren't corresponding. So I did a new swatch, not in my swatch book yet, because I would like to have all my pinks together, have all my yellows together. And now, as you have seen, the trays have their colors divided over the trays that are in the box. So you have a few pinks in tray 1, a few in tray 2, and I want to, when my pencil case arrives, I would like to combine them. But here you can have a look at the swatches. I'm sorry if if it's quite a dark video, but it's a very cloudy and rainy day here, and although it's noon, it's quite dark, so I thought it was for the best to film with my daylight lamp. And yeah, so as you can see, and the M ones are the metallic ones, and they do have a shimmer. I must say, I have another set of metallic pencils, I think the Marco Raffines. Yeah, it was at the beginning of my coloring adventure. I bought them, and I think I've never used them, but these ones I will, and maybe I will grab the Marco Raffines back to compare them to these ones, because for a metallic pencil, wow, they shimmer. Look at that pink one here. I was really quite surprised. So you get a nice range of different pinks, also skin tones, and they are all oil-based, very soft. Oops, this is the last tray, so this is tray 3 and 4. So a lot of purples and blues in tray 4, green and brown tray 3. And the last one has some colors that remind me of the Erogitan pencils. Like this one and this one. They really remind me of that brand. And this one was a mistake. It's just a white color and I did a mistake and put down a layer of the 135 metallic blue on the 24, but that's not number 24 is just a white one. So when like I was saying in one of my previous videos, I'm planning to do more color alongs in the new year, and I think it will be a nice idea to do a picture with some budget-friendly materials. I love my brand pencils, the Polychromos, the Prismas, the Color Softs, you name it. I'm super happy with all of them. But for people that can't afford expensive pencils, these ones, I paid them 23 euros, including shipping, from China for 160 pencils. They are much softer than the Crayola ones. I also have a set of 100 Crayolas, and they work fine on some paper, but not on any paper. I'm sure I also had that trouble with my Polychromos. There's a book that rejects the Polychromos. I can't say which book it is because I can't remember, but I know I have one. And it's always a search to look the good, to find a great combination between paper and pencil. But I think people that will buy these will have a wider variety of paper to work on compared to the Crayolas. And as you could see on the swatches, the colors are very vivid and bright. And the metallic ones, wow, really. So I'm planning to do a color along just with cheaper pencils. So I will do one with nothing but these. So that you can see that you can also have some nice colorings with budget-friendly pencils. So if you're interested, take a look at take a look at AliExpress website and search for 160 set pencils, they will advertise or they will show photos where guangui is mentioned, because I was in the expectation that I would get a guanguis because that was shown on the picture of that the seller presented. But I'm sure when I put this word, the Broodvuner, in YouTube, all I get is the reviews of the guangui pencil, so they are the same. But I still am convinced that they are a bit different than compared to my my other Chinese pencils. I think these are that they have improved. The other ones were great already. I did a few pictures of them with them in the Pop Manga coloring book by Camilla Derico. They work fantastic in there, but I'm convinced that these have grown in their quality, I think. And if not, then it's just something psychological that they seem completely a new brand to me, and yeah, I can't say that I have regrets that I bought them. So let me show you the swatches again. They are also great for people that are just starting coloring and are not sure if it's a hobby that they will be liking, like I am liking it so far for about 2 years now. If you don't want to invest right away in brand pencils or more expensive pencils, that's quite understandable. I did the same thing when I started coloring, and look at me now, 2 years later. I returned to some cheaper pencils, and yeah, it's just great to be able to discover different products on the market, and to give people some advice about budget-friendly materials. The guanguis are also called wanshui, I believe, and they are sold on Amazon. So if you are not familiar with ordering on AliExpress, I've never had any serious trouble with ordering over there. And if I had a problem, I complained, and there was always a resolution or a solution. The solution. But if you're a bit uncomfortable with ordering on AliExpress, these sets are also sold on Amazon. I don't know about the Broodvuner. I didn't look that up before I started filming. But the guanguis are sold on Amazon if that's more comfortable for you. So I will leave it at that, and I wish you all a very lovely day, and we will talk soon. Thank you. Bye bye.